Hello, everyone, and welcome to allowing your business to make you money. Or actually, allowing your business to work for you, I think is what we called it. One of the things about money, it's not all about money, but there's just one particular aim that could be that. I'm Laleh Hancock. I am going to be your host as we travel through this adventure with our businesses today. And the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to thank all of you. Like at the speed of space, we created this, hey, what would it be like if we actually had a worldwide bar swap? The magic of bars all around the world and allowing people to get together if they can, but also be part of this energy if they're not able to be with other bodies. And I am so grateful for everyone. This took a whole village to put together. For all of you who were like, yes, let's do this, and you are actually hosting your own bar swap somewhere around the world. Some are doing it and they're not even awake yet because it's like 5 or 6 in the morning somewhere in the world, or 4 in the morning. But I just wanted to thank you, and I wanted to thank the amazing, amazing translators for their gift of being here. Oh, and there's Rocky. And of course, our amazing dog, Rocky, at Fove's house, and a few others who are here today contributing as well. And I know you guys, you have cats and other animals who just come and play, and children. So how does it get even better than that? Now, one thing I would love to do as we're starting this is if anyone is actually desiring to say hello, if you guys are hosting a swap, come say hello, unmute just for a moment. I would just love to acknowledge us. Yeah, I see so many bodies. Oh.
Hello, Sochi is here. Russia, Sochi, we are here. Hello.
Hey, Sochi, wait 1 second. Hold on, I gotta unpin my video. There you are. Hi, Sochi. Sochi, woohoo. How does it get even better than that? Thank you guys for running bars. Oh my goodness. How does it get better? Okay, tell me, where are you? You gotta tell me your city or country or
Hello.
Hi. Where are you guys?
No. On è Portugal.
Goka, is that how you pronounce the name? Where are you? Where is Goka?
This is Goca.
Hi, Goka.
She was in Novi Sad, Serbia.
Serbia, yay Serbia. Actually, the Serbians are magic. They decided that they're each gonna create swaps all around the world. Okay, so we got Mariana, iPhone of Mariana. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Alyssa is here. It's like 4 in the morning for her. Thank you, amazing Alyssa. She has her children and family there as well. Anybody else?
Hi, I'm Mirjana from Croatia.
Hello, beauty.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
So
Very great.
You're here. Okay, we have Svetlana who's in Spain. We have Tanya in Russia.
Evo, to je sad taj službeni dio.
Wait.
Da.
Okay. Rodika, where are you? Okay, guys, I'm only giving you a few seconds and then we got to go on. There's over 55 locations around the world that people are going to be hosting their swaps and are part of this creation. So how does it get even better than that? Okay, so thank you all for being here. We have Liliana from Austria. We have Perla from Mexico City. We got Ekta from India. We have Eugenie from Moscow. And we have somebody in Russian language that I don't know where, but somewhere. Is it Kazakhstan? We have a bunch from Russia. How does it get better? Athens. Tatiana's in the Athens. We have TL Singapore. Hey TL, welcome. So nice to have you here. Perla from Mexico City. We have Anita from Croatia. Lydia from Romania. Salama from South Africa. And then we have Mariana from Croatia. We have Damabars from Indonesia. We have Dr. Amim from Algeria. We have Giancarla from somewhere, just saying hello. Thank you for being here. Is this already English? Yes, it's English. I think I speak English today. All right, guys. Well, I'm so grateful for you. Please send us pictures. I want to send all the pictures to Gary. I want to bombard his phone by thanking him for never giving up and for being the one that asked that question to what else is possible and what else could he be adding to his life and living, which created the first channeling from Raz of this magic called the Access Bars. And we have Yulia from Moscow, and we have somebody from Japan. We have, yep, Murakami from Japan. Thank you for being here. I know it's so late. Amandine from France. We have Giancarla is from Melbourne, Australia. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Elena is from Nizhny. All right. Mona's from India. Of course, Fove, we have you from Canada. Let's not forget. And then we have Z from Kazakhstan and Fatma from Egypt. Oh my God, I love you guys. Nicole, yay, Nicole's here in New York City. Welcome, Nicole. We have Brazil for Daphne in Brazil, Astrid from Argentina. We have Swami from India and someone else from Japan that I can't read Japanese yet. So grateful you guys are here. Oh my God, so exciting. Okay, so let's play with your businesses, okay? The first thing I'm going to tell you is that you guys know we are going to use the Access Consciousness tools. I'm mixing it up. I'm adding some Joy of Business tools. I will add some Right Voice for You tools. I'm going to add some Right Riches and Wealth Creators and so many other things. Because you know what? Your business is the oneness of the world. It is not just one thing. It's not just a business. It actually is this amazing creation that desired to come and play with you and your energy. And you think, oh, one day I randomly decided I'm going to have a business. No, you didn't. You were walking around asking energetically, you were verbally asking for something else to be added to your life and living. You asked, you had this magical ask. And in this abundant universe was this creation, this consciousness that desired what you were asking for. Whether you know it or not, you had an ask. Isabel. She got spankied. So please, can we just first start with what a gift. Whether you currently are working for someone's business or you have your own business, would you guys be willing just for a moment just to say, wow, how amazing. There was something that I knew and I tapped into it, and now I either have a beautiful business that I go into or I work for an incredible company, because it's that consciousness. It's not just the people. It's the consciousness of that creation that wanted to come together. And by you guys choosing to be part of the bar swap, that was its own creation, its own consciousness. This, allowing your business to, really take care of you, allowing your business to work for you, has its own consciousness. They all can play together if you allow them. They can all gift and receive simultaneously. So you guys know what I'm going to do. Oh, welcome, San Paulo, Leopoldo. And Delbert, welcome. And Camilla, Brazil. And we have Oksana from Ukraine. And we even have Sandra from Portugal. Yay, hola. And we have Delbert from Dubai. And we also have Alexandra from Serbia, Susanna from Slovenia. You guys are amazing. Okay, so we have these amazing tools called Access Consciousness, right? The first thing, before anything else, would you guys be willing to everything you have defined what business is? Everything you've defined of what your business is. Everything you've defined of what your job is. Would you guys now be willing to say, you know what? What if for the next hour we're together, I didn't have to have a definition of it? Now, would you be willing to let go of all the projections, expectations, decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations, separations, rejections, stratifications, reference points, all the feelings that went along with it, all those objectives, all the specificities and codes of assimilation, all the ways you've tried to create a business like everyone else, all of those stratifications, can we just let them all go? And then all the lies, the inventions, the archimedial spirals, the virtual vibrational realities and fictional realities, and everything you have used to program it. So algorithms, amalgams, anything else, all the imprinting, biological, chemical, mechanical, electromagnetic, known and unknown imprinting, would you now be willing to actually destroy and create all of it? Whew. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all night, shorts, boys and beyonds. And if this is your first time, you're at a swap, you're like, what the hell did Laleh just say? Yeah, that's the clearing statement. That's the magic wand. You are a magician and you have your own wand. And you ask a question, you allow those energies to come up, all those thoughts, feelings, emotions, all those lies and sticky things that hold it in place, you allow it to surface up with your question. And then we say right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. And you allow it to just dissipate and release and go bye-bye. Okay. If you guys want more, theclearingstatement.com, Dr. Danier, who's the co-founder of Access Consciousness, will give you all the details. But pretty much, it just is magic. It just makes everything go bye-bye. So, if you guys could get anything out of this Zoom, anything out of allowing your businesses to work for you, what would you choose? What would you add to your life and living if you no longer had to worry that you had to work from 9 to 5 or from 7 a.m. to midnight? If you no longer had those definitions of what a job is, what a work is, what a business is, what's truly possible? The funny part is, we think it's all difficult. We think like, oh, if I work hard, I'm going to make more money. But isn't that one of the lies we learned? I know that was one of the lies I learned from my father. See, and we have the contribution of a beautiful motorcycle going down the street too. See, what if you could make money from that? What if it wasn't that you had to do something specific, but even our willingness to receive from the sounds of things? What if we were willing to receive from the birds singing or from my dog licking his water bowl? Would you be willing to allow him to make you money So everywhere you've defined, the money has to come from the transaction of me doing to receive, doing to receive, doing to receive. And all the Shiku implants and explants that hold that in place, will you now destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, getting bad, pump back all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And if you guys are not at a swap and you're at your place, relax wherever you are. And you know, one of the magics of the bars is your body desires to be touched. So one of the simpler ones is just you putting your hand on your occiput. You know, that skull, that hard part of your skull, the back of your head. Yeah, not on your neck, please, okay? Anyone who learned to do bars on their neck, this is not bars, okay? You come here and you just let your arm just relax. And then your 3 fingers on the third eye, right here in the middle. And if you want, lay on a pillow. And this is the first space of the bars, the energy pool. So here, it's like you have energy coming from under your feet, coming up your leg, up into your hips, up your whole torso, saying hello to all your organs, and now coming up from the top of your head. Now, we're only going to do this one, not the one that goes the opposite direction. So now imagine the energy coming from the top of your head, going down your arms, down your torso, into your hips, into your legs, and then down. Yeah. Bonjour. Hadnagi. Welcome. Bienvenue. All right, so Jessica says, I would love to focus from thinking I need money to having fun with my clients, singing and speaking. So Jessica, that is such a great question. I'm gonna address that in like probably 10 minutes, okay? So how does it get even better than that? Anything you desire, require, the words that you're saying, I would love, just know you already have it. Because if you can perceive it, if you can already, let's say, allow your body to feel it, because your body feels, you perceive, okay? So when you say, I would love, well, you and your body have already created it. The only thing that doesn't allow you to have it is if you have a point of view to what the job of your business is. So, how many jobs have you assigned to your business up until now? A little bit, a lot, or megaton? Which one's lighter? And you guys can stay like this as long as you want, and then you can let it go when you're ready to, okay? Now, most of us learn to give the business a job, and it's make me money. That's usually the job you give the business. But do you remember I said, this consciousness came to you because you had an ask. And the consciousness has something that it desires to create in the world. And with your ask and the ask of the consciousness of the business, you came together. At some space, there was a congruency of your ask and the business's ask. So, what if it's not just about money? What if your business actually desired to come be a contribution beyond what you've ever defined it to be? So everything you've already defined about who, what, when, where, how, and why your business is, who, what, when, where, how, and why your business is not, would you now destroy and create all of that? Right, wrong, getting bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now, I'm going to ask you this question, and we're going to go with light and heavy, okay? Remember, when you ask a question and it's expansive or there's space or lightness in your world, that resonates true for you. Okay? However, when it's a little crunchy, it's a little heavy or a lot heavy, it means it doesn't resonate for you. It might resonate for me. It might resonate for your children. It might resonate for your lover. But it doesn't for you because there's points of views you have. And if something doesn't come congruent with your point of view, it's going to be heavy. And in Access, when you first come into Access, it is about you starting to know what is light for you. But just know, sometimes some of the greatest, most expansive changes in your life may not seem light. They may be heavy because you're aware of all the changes that are going to happen. You're aware of all the ways you're going to have to let go of all the lies, the inventions, and everything else to allow you to actually perceive, receive, and have what you're asking for. So any definitions you also have of what is light, what is not light, can we destroy and uncreate all of that? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And if you're willing, at whenever space you're ready for this, okay, guys, it doesn't have to be right away, but it becomes yes, no, because awareness is this fast. The minute you perceive, is it light, heavy, then your mind takes over and wants to go calculate it, wants to define the results. That's no longer awareness. That's when you have now gone into the mind. So everywhere you have misidentified and misapplied your awareness as the mind as your awareness, we now destroy and create all of it. Right, wrong, getting bad, pump, all nice, shorts, boys, beyond. So Swami says, I see that most of the business has a wonderful system that adds to the ease of the business. And right now I have the universe contributing to me in this area. However, I'm getting overwhelmed with the amount of tasks that it seems to demand. I'm using tools to have ease around this. Could you add on to what more ease around this? Any tips? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me get to a few things and then we'll get to that, okay? So every day, if you're willing, please destroy and create everything you've defined your business to be. And ask the business, who, what, when, where, how, and why would you like to be today? Okay? And then that phrase from the bars, what grand and glorious adventures can we have together? What grand and glorious adventures can we have with the universe? Because now you've made it that it's not just you and the business. You just expanded it, okay? And any of you that call your business my business, my business, my business, my business, all the shiku implants and explants that hold that in place, will you now revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all the oaths, vows, comilties, fealties, swearings, promises, blood oaths, contracts, marriages, and obligations? Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Guys, if you say my business, my husband, my children, my dog, you have made you the only source of energy, source of money, source of invitation, source of possibility for whatever you name the my. Everything has consciousness. Every molecule has consciousness. Okay, cool. So Astrid says, I am renting my house. My daughters are moving and I choose to live somewhere else. It hasn't actualized yet. I'm ready to soar. Cool. How does it get better? Fabulous. Okay. So talking about the business again, Would you guys be willing to tap into your business? And even if your business has your name, you know what I mean? Like, for example, Laleh Hancock LLC or whatever, you still call it Laleh Hancock LLC. You don't call it my business. Okay? Did you guys perceive the difference of when I say my and then the name of the business? So you've already destroyed and created. You ask what grand and glorious adventures you're going to have together. What else are you going to do with your business? You're going to ask it questions. You're going to ask, who or what would you like to add to you today? Because the who could be a person. It could be someone who's a client. It could be someone that comes to contribute to, you know, being an employee. It could be a consultant or anything else in the business. It could be that they're actually people that are going to be connectors, people who are going to be movers, people who are going to be creators. And that's 3 energies the business requires. So I love this with the Joy Business Tools. Think about it, okay? When you have an idea, okay, just, oh, I'm going to have this new service. That's the creator. The creation energy is about an energy that gets generated, okay? Okay. Now, you have that energy, and then there's, okay, how do I get this idea to actually physically actualize? Well, you need the moving energy. You need someone to take this generative energy that just got created and allow it to move through the business and out into the universe. Now, if it's just you in your business, it's never just you. It's you, you've got your teammates, you've got the universe, so you got every molecule. So I'm going to ask you again, if you did not have to be the source of your business, what else could you be employing? Would you be willing to employ the whole universe? That's what she was talking about, okay? Would you be willing to be that? Would you be willing to allow you to beat the demand with the business? Allow the universe to be employed and to bring you, do you notice? Pulling to you whatever you in the business desire and require. Okay? So, what's light for you? Are you a connector? Yes, no. Are you a mover? Yes, no. And the other is the connector. The connector is someone who could take this idea, whatever it is. It's a class, okay? It's an event. It's a product. Masks, okay? So these are our new masks. So it was the idea of putting the masks together. Then there was the moving. Okay, so the idea is there. Who's creating it? Okay, the mover is the creating physical, but it's also how do we get it from where we are to where it needs to go. That's the mover. Okay, your connector is someone who loves to share, to talk to people, might use social media, might pick up the phone and call people, you know, might call, you know, Annabella and say, Annabella, who do you know? In case Mafalda did that, you know. But you've got all these energies, and there's some people who really enjoy and have that expanded space with the creating, with the moving, and with the connecting. But sometimes not, okay? And that's okay. But the person who is like, yes, all those energies, they're a foundational person. So I'm one of those kinds of people, and I didn't know it. I've always been an amazing connector because I love people. I love telling everyone about everything. But then I realized I'm really good about organization. I'm really good about like, okay, here's an idea that came up. It didn't have to be that I came up with it, but I would look at the big picture of not just today, but how does this go from here to here Who do we engage? What actions are required to get it engaged and get it here? But not just for this, also be aware of the future. Because it's not about just bringing something to physical actualization. It's the willingness to allow it to thrive, allow it to succeed, allow it to expand, allow it to grow. So everything you've defined about your job as a creator, as a mover, as a connector, will you now destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pumpak, online shirts, boys and beyonds. Dr. Amin says, I'm a creator and mover that I know, but I stress when people ask me to be a connector when playing with their business. How do I address that? Okay, cool. That's really great because now you just came to play with my businesses. So, okay, a lot of times the thing we think we don't like may not belong to us. I know that tool, you know, who does this belong to? Now, we can have preferences, and there might be that, you know, like you said, you enjoy that initial creation, you enjoy the movement of it, but then you want to pass it off to someone else, and that's cool. Totally know what things bring you joy, because if you don't like it, and that's what you're doing for your business, you're actually killing your business because you go into that energy of like, oh, I really don't want to do this. So when someone perceives your energy, they see your post on social media or you're talking to someone, they don't perceive the product, the service, the class. They perceive the energy of, oh, I don't want to do this. So they think it belongs to them, and then they don't care about your post, they don't buy your product or whatever. So just know you're psychic, but so is everyone else who's perceiving and receiving. So how many, hi guys, how many connectors, creators, and movers would your business like to add to itself today? Do you get a little, a lot, megaton? Which one's lighter? A lot. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be a number because we live in an infinite world. You be an infinite being, okay? So anywhere you've misidentified, misapplied, that if you are in business or you have a business or you work for a business, you have to take your infiniteness and shrink it to be finite to meet the stratifications of your city, state, country, family, rules and regulations of this reality. Would you now be willing to destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pumpak, all night, shorts, boys, me out. So if you guys are at home, I'm going to ask you, do you want to run your implant bands? You know, it's that little crevice behind the ear bone, okay? So if you are not there where someone can do that, you know, feel free to do that. Oh, okay. Okay, a little, a lot. I get 2 and a lot. Oh my God, that is what I was creating. Thanks for saying it. Yes, Mafalda, I adore you. Me too. Stratifications, can you say more about it? Yes. So stratification is how from the minute we are in our mommy's womb, we start to mimic, we start to match their world. We want to fit in. So stratification is about fitting in. And the thing is, you're an infinite being. You can't really fit in. You know, you're this expanded space that covers every space and every space between the molecules if you allow you. Okay? So someone's world doesn't have to affect you when you're that expanded space. However, we shrink our space to match their world, to try to understand it. So everything you've done to try to understand your family's way of doing business, your family's way of money generating, creating, and actualizing, and your family's way of creation and actualization, we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys and beyonds. And it's really interesting because a lot of it is unconsciously that you stratify. Like even for me, as some of you guys know the story, but I came here because I wanted to look for a property in Portugal. And I thought I was only here for 9 days. I was going to be going to Barcelona, Rome, and other places. And then with quarantine, I ended up staying here. And what was really interesting is even my body, even though I was in quarantine, I started to notice my body was starting to look more like a Portuguese person's body. And it wasn't a wrongness. It's one of our gifts and our superpowers to actually be able to mimic and stratify. And that's what we do. When we are wherever we are, our body has the ability to shape change and has the ability to match the energy so you can perceive what is required. But if you're willing, you don't have to do that anymore. You can stay the space of you. And one of my favorite questions is, how much space can my body and I occupy not to be impacted, affected, or impinged by other people's universes? And anything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys and beyonds. And that space then allows that environment to alter. By you being expanded space, you become the catalyst of change. So like anything that's unconscious, you and your conscious being have that space to alter those molecules. You know, like how you hug someone and they melt? Like it doesn't matter how their world was, no matter how stressed they were, they just go, ah. That's because you being you, that expanded space, altered their world, altered the molecules of their world. Same thing with business, guys. When you go in your head and try to do your business from your head, you have to do it from the linearness of this reality, which has formulas, which has programming, which has limits and doesn't allow for magic. But when you're willing to be space and you ask the business questions, you're allowing the business, okay? Here's the thing. It's you, your body, okay? You guys together are actually embodied, not together, but you're embodied with the earth and with this reality. Okay? And when your business is engaged and involved, you are actually embodied with the business if you allow it. So anywhere you've made it that the business is more significant than you, any person, thing, or action is more important than you, or more vital, valuable, and real than you, will you destroy and create all that? Right, wrong, good and bad, pun, pock, all night, shorts, boys, meal. When you allow that expanded space, that's when the fun play happens. Not from the seriousness that you are confining the energy inward. You be a magnet, okay? So imagine you are this amazing, powerful, potent being that can pull anything to you. You can push anything away, and you can flow energy, okay? Now, when you are space and you push energy, it's very different. You don't make it that the other person wants to push back. It's the same thing. When you actually say, my business is horrible, I don't have the money, the business doesn't have the money, we don't have the clients, what you're actually doing is going into that space of judgment, which decreases the frequency of the business. Okay? Now, when you do that, one, you bring demons in, guys, okay? Judgments brings demons. Do you really want more demons? Demons don't even want to be here anymore. They want to just go home. They want to go to from whence they came, never to return. to you or this reality. Return to from whence they came, never to return to you or this reality ever again. Return to from whence they came, never to return to you or this reality ever again. All the shiku implants and explants holding that in place. Will you now be willing to revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all of it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds, and all the imprinting, biological, chemical, mechanical, electromagnetic, known and unknown imprinting. Will you destroy and create all that? And all the programming, the VVRs, algorithms, anything else, all the fictional, vibrational realities, fictional realities, and all the programming. Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And no, if you judged your business, ask questions. You know, because we do, when we judge it, we actually put demons to keep it in place. Okay, not just in our lives, but also in the business. Okay, cool. Now, if you're willing, from the space of gratitude, be grateful for the fact that you woke up today. Your body is here. How does it get even better than that? You have this incredible business, no matter what it is. Even if you have no money in your bank account, your willingness to be grateful for the business allows the business's energy and the zone of awareness of the business to expand. Okay? How much space can you now add to the business, guys? Will you do it with me? Just add space to your businesses. Add space to your classes, add spaces to your life, add space to the bank account, the business bank account, your bank account. Expand the space of all the 10% accounts for you and the business. You know, that honoring me account. Expand it, expand it, expand it, expand it, expand it. Okay, cool. Now, ask, hey, business. Everything I've defined that you are, including your small business, your medium-sized business, your large business, you're an enterprise, I destroy and create all of it. Right, wrong, get about, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And now, would you be willing to ask your business, what information would you like to gift to me right now? What do you perceive? Okay. Now, everything your business told you. Isn't that interesting? It's like, if you're willing, your business will guide you, but you have to be present with your business. Like before this COVID, you know, we were all running like a million miles an hour. I know I was traveling to a new country every week, and I had moments where I was really, really present. I was facilitating, I was present, but there were so many moments that I just was like going, like, how do I get to the airport? You know, like there was just this like, just go. Yeah, stop being scared. That's a cool one, Jessica. Because being scared, would an infinite being ever be scared? No. So the thing about the scared guys is these distractor implants, okay? That's one of the programming to actually get you not to be the brilliance you be in your life and in your business, okay? So all the distractor implants that you're using, will you destroy and create all of them? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And in foundation manual, don't let others dominate. Oh, Caro, that's a really cool one. Okay, see, the dominate is really interesting. Ask what the business, like more information to what the business was sharing with you. But what we do usually is we say the business doesn't know anything, just like a kid. Oh, no, you don't know anything. You're just a kid. Oh, you don't know anything. You're just a business. And then you go to believe someone else saying, this is the best way to grow my business. This is the best way. You should do this. This is how you're going to do this. But your business is unique because it's you. There's only one of you in the whole universe. Your energy is only you, beautiful. Seriously. So when you allow you and the business together to have that fun and play, the curiosity, the asking questions, like even like, would you guys be willing to tickle your business every day? Like, I know your business wants to tickle you, but you're a little serious. But if maybe you tickle the business, you become a little less serious. When you're serious, you're no longer allowing the universe to contribute. Just know that. When you go into the lies and you go into this reality, which is what serious is, you be fun, you be play, you be ease, you be joy, you be this whole childlike enthusiasm. And when you're willing to be you and what's true for you, your whole world will expand. But when you're trying to do it like someone else, you really have to ask those moments that it's heavy or whatever, guys, or the moments that you go into this crunchiness or you just know you're not being you. Ask, who am I being? Because for many lifetimes, we said, I will never be whatever again. You might have been the most successful business person, and then your family died because of it, or you had too much money and they stole it or put you in the asylum or something like that. So everything from any lifetime prior to like these 10 seconds, anything that you've defined you to be, defined you not to be, you've defined the business to be, you've defined the business not to be, can we now destroy and create all of it? All of it. All of it, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Right, wrong, getting bad, pump, all night, shirts, boys. Right, wrong, getting bad, pump, all night, shirts, boys, and man. Yeah. Just 5 minutes before the class began. Yes, all of it. How does it get better than that? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And the stratifications, we don't even know we're doing it. Like when I got married to my last husband, it was so interesting. I was an executive. I made more than twice what he made financially. I had my own home. I was a single parent. I had all this stuff. And then as soon as we got married, it was the craziest thing. I decided to quit my job and go work for a not-for-profit organization. And then it was like somehow I got the role of being the wife, the stay-at-home wife, while I was still an executive. It was crazy shit. And I knew something changed. I didn't know what changed. And it wasn't until I started to write some articles for Access Consciousness, for all the specialties I'm part of, that I realized, like asking the questions, it was the stratifications of being the wife, being the mom. And me, because he made less financially, having him be the breadwinner of the family. Now, he would have never asked me that, ever, 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 ever. But society and this reality and the lies and the inventions do. And we don't do it from a, like, I know I'm gonna be doing this. No, it's that we're so freaking fast. You are traveling at the speed of space. Your body has this ability to create like this. And you immediately stratify to your environment. So all the stratifications, all the reference points, all the lies and inventions, all the feelings, all the objectives, all the refined judgments, all the specificities, codes of assimilation, the Archimedeal spiral, the fictional realities, the virtual vibrational realities, and all the algorithms, amalgam, any kind of imprinting, biological, chemical, mechanical, electromagnetic, known and unknown imprinting, and any programming that is in place, whether you were the creator of all of it, whether you were the mover of all of it, whether you were the connector of all of it, would you now be willing to actually revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all the oaths, vows, communities, fealties, swearings, promises, blood oaths, contracts, marriages, and obligation, anywhere you aligned and agreed, resisted and reacted, that even allows this energy to exist, would you now be willing to destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, get mad, pop, all night, shorts, boys, and beyond. It's so funny. Jessica says, I'm doing the mom. How often do we mother the business? Fire yourselves, fire your jobs. Would you be willing, guys? Every job you have given you with the business, your life and living and everywhere else, choose which ones you want, but would you be willing to actually now destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, getting mad, pump, all night, shorts, boys, me out. Whose lies, what lies, and how many lies are you using to generate, create, and actualize your business are you choosing? Everything that is times a gazillion. Will you destroy and create? Bottom block, all night, shorts, boys, me out. I think a few of you were about to throw up. It's all good. Let your body let it go. Just let it go. Okay, now, do you remember Gary Douglas saying, what if the purpose of life was to have fun? Yeah, truly, when you get your bars run, you gift that fun. You allow your body to let go all the yuck, all the yucky, yuck. So what yuck are you inventing to create the human and techie reality you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and yachts. Now I'm gonna do some other clearings, but since I'm gifting you guys the engagement with the molecules with money that starts in a couple of hours. So it starts in 3 hours. And if you can't be on there live, don't worry. So anyone who registered for this class, the Zoom here, we will also send you the link to that. Okay, so you will have it. And I'm going to do some more because I really would love to do more with money, but that like has its own energy, and I would rather we kind of do that in a couple hours. You guys are so welcome. But for this, I do want to come back. Yes, holographic mutation. Can you say more? Yes. So holographic mutation came out last year when we were in Malaysia for the 7-day. And please ask your bodies, because if we have so many new people here whose bodies are just getting started with the bars, and it doesn't mean for you to immediately do the more advanced clearings, because it's not kindness for you, it's not kindness for your body. However, ask your body and the person that you're running it for, would it be a contribution to have the holographic mutation done? So most of us, years ago, like 4 trillion years ago, we chose to alter us as the being to bring more consciousness into the world and came to planet Earth. And at that time, we didn't know what we did. We knew eventually we were going to bring more consciousness on the planet. We knew it was going to happen now, and now it is. So things are changing, but all the shit we put in our world, all the ways we separated our being, all the things we've implanted in our bodies, we're actually letting it go. And one of those ways of letting it go is the bars. One of the ways is the body processes. It's the asking the question, doing the clearing statement is about letting go of all the things that aren't you or your body or your being or your points of views. So when you let them go, you're now actually allowing you to function, allowing you to generate, create, and actualize the way that you possibly can, not based on everyone else. Yes, so Yuli says, right now I feel so dizzy about myself. I feel like which is mine or someone else. What to do to be more aware? Okay, first, what if dizzy is not a wrongness? When you let go the form and structure, which we did with a lot of the clearings, you become more space. Now your body isn't used to this much space because usually you've locked up your body with a bunch of baloney of lies and inventions and implants, okay? So when you let that go, it's this space. So now ask, what ease can I have with this space? How much fun can I have with this space? And with the space, you're automatically going to get more awareness. But this is where you also have to be willing to allow your allowance to expand beyond your awareness. Otherwise, you're going to get so much information that it's going to perceive like it's all coming at once, okay? Or that you become so aware of the stupidity and the craziness of the people around you, okay? And not just around you, maybe around the world. So please keep asking, allowance exceed my awareness. Allowance exceed my awareness. Allowance exceed my awareness. And even that clearing we said earlier, and Fove, let's put that in the email. How much space can my body and I occupy not to be impacted, affected, or impinged by other people's universes? You can even say other people's businesses. You can even say other people's stupidity. You could just change it to whatever. Other people's universes, though, means that you're so aware of what's happening in their world, you no longer let their world affect you. You become aware, but it's no longer there to actually really affect you. You're more like, oh, it's over there. You know, it's more of an awareness. It's no longer something that you have anything to do with. Yes, the debt. Hey, Jennifer, come on the call that I'm doing later. We'll talk about the money, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. And what else is possible? But the first thing I'm going to say to you guys, when this reality calls it a debt, it's because it wants you to die, okay? So all the definitions of debt, would you guys be willing to destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, back, all night, shorts, boys, beyonds. Anywhere you were the creators, the movers, the connectors, the buyers, the sellers of debt. And any algorithms and any programming and anything else that you put in place, would you now be willing to actually let it all go and destroy and create all of it? Right, wrong, good and bad, pump, back, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Yay, Yuli has more space now, feels so light. You're so welcome. Okay, guys, cool. Okay, now, one more thing, okay? Your willingness to have joy, your willingness to have fun is going to grow your business and grow your finances, okay? So with the debt, it's now destroyed and created. Only refer to it as the past expenditures, okay? It's just something that happened in the past. Okay, now what is it going to take for all of that to be paid off? We'll talk more. Let's talk more because I only have 3 minutes here. We'll talk more in the Zoom this afternoon. And then where can I find the link for the other call in a few hours? We are going to put it in the WhatsApp group. And I don't know, Fove, my love, is there any way we can email it to everyone that signed up? She is a magician after all, that Fove. Where is that Fove?
Yeah, I can email it to everyone.
You're the best of the bestest of the bestest. And we can also have it in the WhatsApp group, guys. So please make sure you're in the WhatsApp group for this free Zoom. Is there one for the free Zoom, Fove, or was it just the bar swap?
Just the bar swap.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we will email it to you guys, and then also be any of you who were in the bar swap. And then please send me pictures. I really want to bombard Gary Douglas with pictures on his cell phone today. Please. I adore you. Even if you're not running bars, just take your own picture and send. Okay. Yeah, you're not in the WhatsApp group. No problem. There's the link I put here in the WhatsApp group here. Here's the link, you guys. If you haven't joined, here is the WhatsApp group, okay? We'll just keep posting it in case someone, there you go. You're so welcome. I adore you guys. Just please, you think you just spent an hour with me? You didn't, okay? Nice try. But we kind of changed a few million trillion years of lifetimes together. Your body may require something. So please, water, salt, sugar, movement. It may want a nap. And it's okay, because when you allow your body to sleep, you actually allow the body to process everything we did verbally. So if it wants to do that, go put your feet in magical Mother Earth. If you have grass somewhere, if you can go physically outside. If you don't, look at some beautiful flowers, like my beautiful friend who brought me some gorgeous flowers here. Like, just pet your cat, you know, like Liz has a kitty cat who just came here. Do whatever your body requires, because we really have to nurture our bodies. And please know one thing, your awareness is going to skyrocket, and you will get so much information of people's businesses, money, and all this other stuff Yes, I know. But this I have to show you. My bad. I know. I just got my spanking. I have to show you. But I'm going to tell them in the Zoom. We have just launched a new business. It's called Laleh's Closets. And I hate the ugly face masks that are out in the world. So we have face masks. And of course, we have our Hola, Be Magic. Of course, you matter. And of course, this is Isabel, Beauty. Beautiful you. Obrigada. See, my Portuguese is getting so good. Hola and obrigada. Just smile. Happiness is sexy. And men, we're getting more for you guys. So don't worry. There'll be plenty there for you. And they all come in a cute little bag. Look, like fun with masks. And then, of course, the Conscious Vagina has some of her own products too. So, see, I did. We just launching today. So that's why she wants me to share. We're on Shopify. And so if you guys wanted to get this, it goes all around the world. www.lalesclosets.shop. All right. I think I succeeded today. Awesome. Okay. You want, Celia wants one of each. Where do I go get it? Yes, you go to Laleh's Closets, because there's going to be multiple closets, and I'm going to tell you guys all about this whole new adventure soon. Okay, so I adore you guys. Thank you for being here. Honor your bodies, and I hope to see you guys later. We have translation in, I think, every language that's here, if not more, for that. Yes, Fove? Is that correct?
We have Portuguese, Spanish, my goodness. Portuguese, Spanish,
Japanese.
Russian, Japanese. I'm missing one. I don't remember.
Romanian.
Romanian, of
And
course.
Serbian. We do. We have all languages.
Maybe I can add the link for Serbian for the afternoon so people can also join, if that's okay with you.
Yes, that's okay.
Or Croatian. Yeah, great.
I adore you guys. Arabic. Yes, we have Arabic. That's what you were forgetting.
Exactly.
How could you forget my beautiful Arabic? Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here. And we will get this uploaded. So just know your email, please open it. That's where the link is going to be for you to join this afternoon, but also the replay of today for this. And just play it. Just keep playing it. It's just going to keep going and clearing and expanding. And acknowledgement is huge, guys, okay? You have to claim, own, and acknowledge the changes. Even if you don't know what they are, when you perceive that space, just say, you know what? I know I changed something. I don't have to know exactly what, but from this new space, what else is possible? From this new space, how does it get any better than this? And know the bullshit of the past is going to come and try to suck you back in. So the lies, the inventions, that feeling of like, you know, the debt and all of that, anytime anything comes up, ask, my new reality, old reality. The old reality, you don't have to do anything. You're just going to move forward. Okay? And if it just keeps bothering you, just ask, anything I aligned and agreed with, resisted and reacted that allows this energy to exist, I destroy and create all of it. Right, wrong, good and bad, pampako, nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Because that's how you allow all of that energy to be removed from the whole universe. Okay? All right. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Adore you. See you soon, okay? Ciao, guys. Thank you, translators.
Hey, Lila.
Laleh, so much. Thank you,
Thank
Laleh.
you so much. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
That's fantastic.
Hey, there you are. I'm going to unmute you all.
Thank
Lila.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye-bye.
Mulțumesc, la
Thank you for
revedere.
running hard. Gift.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Any better than this. Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you, everyone.
very
Sunt
much.
evident și mai bine decât atât. Ce altceva mai este cu adevărat posibil. La revedere.
Leonardo, you can ask your question in the next Zoom. Okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, I would like a question to you.
You can do that on the next
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Ciao.